that harvest you're going to reap. You're going to reap it way before you know it, because we going off other people too. Other people tell you, oh, you got to do it like this, this, and this. Well, when I first started doing spoken word, it was supposed to be, oh, you only got one feature a month. Well, I was doing 3, you know? So it was like, oh, why are you doing that? Well, this is my purpose. Mm-hmm. You know, I really stay focused on whatever I'm going to do. I'm going to stay focused on it. And I don't want to spend a lot of time doing it. I don't want to spend a lot of time preparing. So by the time I get out there and do it, it's not going to be, my mind ain't going to be scattered, or I got to decent and in order, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So you ain't got to be busy just, I got to do this show, this show, this show, this show. But if you take enough time to prep yourself, if you do it, okay, we do it with cooking. You'll do it if you're working out. We got to do that in every part of our life. I teach it to my girls, from education to cleaning your room, because everything's going to do when you get older. I'm not going to be here all the time. So you'll know, if I do it now, I want to do it later, and everything builds up. Now you busy doing this, what you could have completed at another time, at that earlier time, but you procrastinated.
Yeah, procrastination is a that's something that's something that gets a lot of people. Yeah,
it pause you. Next thing you know, 5 years done went by, 10 years went by, and you still saying, "Oh, I want to do this." You could have did that. I'm speaking from experience, y'all. First of all, I'm speaking from experience. This is my first published book, but I wrote my first book 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like I didn't have enough time to do it. Then I'll start again, and then I'll stop. Or something else will pop up, distracted, this and this and this. But this is what I really want to do. Once I started eliminating all them different weeds, okay, boom, and put it out there. Now we on a verge of being a bestseller, right?
Wow, that's awesome. Speaking of procrastination, I'm going to recommend to everybody this book that I have just started reading maybe a week ago. It's called The 5-Second Rule. And I do not remember the author's name, but Google The 5-Second Rule. And what she says in this book is that her life was a mess. Her life was a mess, okay? And one day she was watching TV. Now, I believe that when you start asking the creator to help you, that you're going to get a sign. She was saying, I need some help. My marriage is about to end. We're about to go bankrupt. We're about to lose the house. Everything's falling apart. God, please help me. I don't even know what to do. I'm on the verge of being an alcoholic because all I want to do is drink. You know, my life is falling apart. And she was watching TV, and she saw this rocket about to blast off. And she saw the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And something hit her mind, and she said, in the morning, I'm going to get out of bed on time. When that alarm goes off, I'm going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to launch myself out of bed. Because she was having a problem getting up, and she wasn't getting up on time. She kept hitting the snooze. Her kids were getting to school late. She was running behind all day. She felt like a failure from the beginning of the day because she was hitting that snooze so many times and getting up late. And she said, that morning came, the alarm went off. She said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she got out of bed. And that was the first win of the day. And then she realized that she needed to do that, not just with getting out of bed, but every time she got a little hunch to do something that her mind would kick in and want to talk her out of. She realized that she had about 5 seconds before her mind started to kick in and say, wow. Ooh, yeah. Maybe you don't want to do this. Ooh, maybe you're going to fail. Ooh, maybe people are going to be talking about you back. She had about 5 minutes before her mind talked her out of it. 5 minutes. I meant 5 seconds. So the 5-second rule helped her shortcut or short circuit that whole process of talking herself out of the things that she needed to do. And then she did a whole bunch of research on it. And she found out that people that are successful, they have what's called a bias towards action. They are not sitting here thinking about things all the time because they realize when they think too long, sometimes you think too long and you think of all the things that could go wrong.
Right.
but they have a bias towards action in terms of when they have this gut feeling that they should do something, they act on that gut feeling. They don't let themselves talk themselves out of it. And she was also saying that she realized that it's what psychologists call a starting ritual. Some of us need starting rituals. We know what we're supposed to do, but we don't start it. We procrastinate. We talk ourselves out of it, you know? And so I'm in the middle of reading this book, and it's helping me. It's helping me because I think my name is Zennurgy, and I have a weekly podcast called Zennurgy, which is fuel for the mind, body, and soul. And this is the Zennurgize Your Life Goal Setting Package, Volume 1. It comes with the workbook, a journal, stickers, a bookmark, tabs, and a QR code where you can find my podcast. And inside this workbook, you're going to have 16 different principles. The first one, I'm going to show you mine, is abundance. You have a place to put pictures that inspire you of role models, also pictures of goals that you want to create, goals, journal prompts, meditations, affirmations, all kinds of things to help you focus on this principle to better your life. And like I said, there's 16 principles. So this is a $15 package that comes with all of these things I've shown you, $21 with shipping and handling, and you can get it at laughsandlyrics.com. So Zennurgize your life with me. Thank you.